Are you kidding me? It hit the line. Powder came up. You're just blind. And you wouldn't know a good kicked in the door of your school and fat face.
Player violation. Point, Daniela.
Oh, man. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I'm Daniela.
And I'm John. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And click the little bell to receive notifications every time we upload a new video.
And thanks to everybody that has subscribed and are actually watching our videos. It actually means quite a lot to us.
We're growing. We're small, but we're still growing. And it's exciting.
Take this thing off. It's squeezing my brains
Yeah.
out my ears.
That was quite a performance there.
Mcenroe.
Yeah.
But with hair from Borg.
So, as you probably already know, today we are reviewing Game,
Set.
Love. So this is part of Hallmark's Fall into Love programming.
Which has been pretty good so far.
I think we were excited for this one, at least I was.
I definitely wasn't excited for it. It seemed, like the promos made it look stupid.
The
and I was
promos
like,
made it look very subpar.
I was like, this is gonna be weird. And honestly, from the promos, I thought, wow, they don't really match up, these two. It looks really weird. He's like super pasty and odd looking, and you know, a lot of people mention that.
Right.
And she's not.
Yes.
Anyways.
I just liked the idea of a tennis-themed Hallmark movie because I'm not a very sporty person, and tennis is one of the few sports that I actually watch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I was like, oh wow, cool, okay.
So what's this one about?
Taylor, played by Davida Williams, is a former professional tennis player who retired from the sport following the passing of her mother so she could help her dad teach tennis to kids at the local tennis club. Her former doubles partner, Ashley, asks her to coach her and her new doubles partner, the infamous William Campbell, played by Richard Harmon, a player whose reputation and career are in need of repair thanks to his hot-headed antics on the court. Taylor reluctantly agrees, and though she and Will clash at first, she's surprised to discover a different, more sensitive side to him. Even more surprising is when Taylor finds herself entering the doubles tournament with Will after Ashley is sidelined by an injury. As Taylor and Will spend more time together while they get ready to compete, the pair learns that they may be a perfect match in more ways than one.
Two. I don't know, does that sound amazing?
Tennis?
Have you ever played tennis?
I don't think I've actually played tennis.
It's really freaking hard.
Oh, it looks like impossible. I love to watch it though. So, what did we think?
Well, let's start off with the tennis thing. Nobody's looking for a real tennis movie here. We literally had an Oscar-winning tennis movie just happen. It's not like a thing. I knew there wasn't even barely gonna be tennis in this movie, even though it was actually about a friggin' tournament where they're supposed to play a lot. There's not very much tennis in this movie, and the tennis that there is bad. Yeah, what do you expect? None of these movies are even slightly realistic, any of them.
Yes,
so why would a sports one be? So it's like, you can't judge the movie on that. It's about their chemistry, it's about the story.
I mean, you know, I heard if you love tennis, you're gonna hate this movie. And you know what? I like tennis a lot. I'm not the most well-versed, but I enjoy watching it. But was I expecting this movie to accurately portray tennis? No, not at all. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Some of the things were kind of
I
funny,
just liked a tennis-themed movie. That's all I was expecting.
Yeah, I thought.
And that's what you got. You got a
exactly.
tennis-themed movie.
And I didn't think it really, you know, sullied the name
No.
of tennis. It was just a, you know, a romance movie with two people
Yeah.
who obviously don't play tennis. Big fucking deal.
I think we're alone in the waters here in liking this movie. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I was entertained.
In terms of getting some new fresh faces into the Hallmark cast, like, let's face it, I saw some people complaining like, where are the guys we love? It's like, they're all 45 and graying and trying to do real acting gigs. So like, just let some new people in and stop being so...
Yes, we have to be open to Hallmark opening up to new actors. Like, for sure, we need some new fresh faces. We need varying ages. We do get the older ones too, which we love.
Well, of course, and they're not going to go away, but you
No.
need to update your cast. You need to have new people. I thought Richard Harmon was awesome in this movie.
I really enjoyed him.
I don't think Hallmark Channel or the fans deserve him after what they've like said about it. Like most people were kind of going on about like how he looks weird. I mean, he kind of looks like me, I guess. Or, like buggy eyes,
why I really
weird,
liked him.
and pasty. But like I get it. He's not like the standard.
I
thought-
definitely mentioned out loud, you know, I like his look. I like him. He looks different.
Well, that's what I said in the
Interesting.
promos. I was like, yeah, he definitely looks weird, but I liked that. He kind of looks
Yeah.
like he should have been in That Thing You Do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it looked
Wow.
like one of the band members. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow, okay.
Anyway,
So yeah, we liked this. It's not without its shortcomings, that's for sure. There were a lot of issues. The tennis cutaway scenes were awkward, in particular when Will is like yelling all by himself in like an empty arena.
these.
Boy would do a better job than you, and he told me that he needed glasses earlier. I'm sorry, was that in confidence? Oh, yeah? Yeah? You think that? You're out of the Christmas card list.
Yes.
Those
You
those
could
were
tell
definitely
that-
a soundstage.
And you know, you could tell that Davida's form was really off, especially when she was trying to serve. It looked really bad.
Yes, but however,
Yes.
that actually made me realize that Richard Harmon can hit a ball.
Yes.
Because I was like, I wondered,
looked pretty
because
good.
whenever they switched to the angle of him serving, I was like, are they using a stunt double? And then when they didn't use a stunt double for her, very obviously, I was like, oh no, I think he knows how to hit a tennis ball.
I think he did. I think he was practicing before something. Like maybe he's not a tennis player,
I
but
mean,
he
you know,
definitely was practicing.
yeah.
Yeah. So you know, like aside from like a few rolling eye kind of gestures that we did at like the bad tennis,
Yeah.
they were
I mean,
so quick that it didn't really ruin the whole.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Right?
Those are fun things that it's fun to poke fun of and pick
Yeah,
out.
what really did it for me here was I thought the pacing was good. And you know me, like that can go a really long way.
Well, yeah.
If I'm engaged, if I'm entertained, and the pace is pretty damn close to good, then I'm gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like 9 times out of 10, I'll like it if the pacing is good.
Yeah, no, I know. And yeah, the pacing was good. They set it up pretty well.
Yeah.
And it felt natural.
And I don't usually love like sport rom-coms. I'm not really like into those. But this one definitely had me engaged. I wasn't bored. And I wasn't even really annoyed by any of the character choices. Why don't we talk about performances?
Yeah, I mean, we already have.
Yeah, I thought the both leads were good. Nothing too spectacular, but they were solid. They were very, very solid. So Davida Williams, I think she did a good job as Taylor. You know, she was tough, kind of hardened by her grief of her mom passing. She was scared to take risks. She was afraid of change, etc., etc.
Yeah,
she played the role well.
I liked her
right?
story arc as well. So like they built a lot into her character that
She gave up
worked.
a dream pretty much to help out the family and stay close to her dad. And you know, like she sacrificed her own hopes and dreams for that. And then I thought Will was really good. I really liked Will, and I think Will was the standout for me here.
Yeah, he definitely was.
He was a bit of a complicated character. You know, he wasn't speaking to his parents, and you know, he had a lot of anger, and that became part of his persona. He was hesitant to let people in, and you know, his agent is also like perpetuating his kind of like bad boy reputation. So why don't we get a little bit nitpicky?
Okay.
We already mentioned tennis, like how bad the tennis is portrayed here. I'll just mention one little thing about the tennis matches, just how they were like set up, like production-wise. I thought that was pretty bad. It just looked like a decorated high school gym and like some people blotted in there.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like that's all it was. So I just thought, I don't know, maybe some more budget and time and effort could have gone into like some set design
I
there.
mean, yeah, but even that, like, think about it. Think about trying to even fill that with extras. Like the extras
That's a lot.
alone,
Yeah,
it's like you need
it is a lot.
a couple hundred people. Like,
Tough movie to film, actually. Now that I think about it, like all the tennis matches.
well, for sure, and you know,
Like-
I think they did an okay job leaving the tennis out of it when they could. But
Yeah, I
when
agree.
when they did go there, it was awkward. The main awkward thing I saw was the sound of the tennis matches, and definitely in the initial ones when it shows him like swearing at the camera, it literally sounds like he's just in an empty room. It had no background audio, no like.
That was bad. That
And
was very
then
bad.
there was a couple other scenes where they were in like co-opted settings, and whatever audio they were using was like had a lot of dialogue in it. It was like a conversation happening, and they kept using the same audio over and over again. I was like, it's really distracting.
Those are bad choices.
Yeah, there's just some.
Or not even thought about. Like, it's just something that was overlooked, maybe.
Well, or it just sounds different in the mix suite, and then when
Yeah,
it gets to TV, it's like, oh wow, it sounds like there's somebody like at their table.
And also, this is kind of harsh. This may be harsh, but Richard Harmon, like no tennis player would have any sort of little gut, not even like a little one. And Richard had one. I noticed it in one of the shots.
I mean,
I don't care if you have a little
technically-
gut, but if
technically
you're,
in off season they could.
I mean, maybe, but
Because that's
he's
something that-
clearly not in an off season in this movie.
Well,
he's playing.
yeah, but he's off a streak of losing and then not playing, so this was his comeback. So
Okay, there's an argument.
Technically, yeah, they never addressed that because
There's
he
an
still
argument.
technically was a skinny guy. And there's like a couple people
He
mentioned.
was a tall, lanky kind of guy, but I did notice the gut, and I'm like, oh, it stands out right away. It's like, what, tennis? No, come on, they can't have, like, they're pretty fit and lean. They're very, very lean athletes, usually. So I don't know. But then also part of Nit Picky, but a positive Nit Picky or something I found pretty cool was Hit Picky, yeah. I like that. Real life 3-time Grand Slam champion Tracy Austin.
Oh yeah.
She plays herself in the movie as one of the commentators of the tennis match.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
That's a nice little throw. And
who's the other commentator?
And with Casey Manderson from.
Oh my God.
And you know, he was less psycho, but still had a little vibe.
I mean, his performance as Steve in Dating the Delaney's almost stole the show.
Yeah, no.
If Paul Campbell wasn't in it.
When I saw him, I was like, Casey!
He was great. It's always great to see him. Yeah, so why don't we talk about writer and director? So the writers here are Dwayne Poole, and some of the writing credits include Sugar Plum Twist. We like that one. Winter and Veil.
I love that one.
Yeah, your Streusel influence, yes. And A Timeless Christmas. I love that one too.
Yes.
Yeah, the other writer here is Alex Wright. Some other writing credits include The Perfect Bride, Mistletoe Inn, Hope at Christmas.
Yeah, we've seen it.
A lot of these names become familiar after time. But the director here is really cool, Jessica Harmon.
So this is a whole family affair when we looked into it, which I really dig.
Very cool. So this is, Jessica Harmon is Richard Harmon's older sister, and she directed this one. And in fact, the whole family is like a Hallmark family.
Yeah, well, their dad, Alan
Harmon,
directed Dating the Delaney's.
Never Kiss a Man in a Christmas Sweater, Mingle All the Way,
Yeah,
like some big ones, yeah.
So I like that, and I like, I'd like to see them do the Bristow family thing and like everybody get in on one movie.
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of nice to see that. So,
did this hit or miss the Hallmark for you?
Well, aside from all the controversy that this film has garnered, even though I don't know why, I'm gonna say it was a hit. It wasn't a hard hit, it was a soft hit for me. I was pleasantly surprised by it because I thought I was gonna hate it. And I didn't, and I liked it.
Yeah, I definitely did not expect to like this movie, and I'm just gonna give it a hit.
Yeah.
Get out of here with your fucking soft.
Well, whatever. I like to give varying degrees, I guess, which is kind of cheating, but...
Serve it hard always. Serve it hard.
No, this was served soft, definitely. Still, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to say I didn't like it, and I don't think it deserves all the hate it's getting online. My God.
Well, we can't, ignore the fact that there's a bunch of stupid racist hate on it. To start with.
I mean, that's really unfortunate, but...
Let's get out of here. Hallmark's not standing for it, which I really like, and the Unthinkably Things drama, and we're not really reviewing
movies and mysteries. We don't really.
So
we
much.
pick and choose a few of those.
But that one originally aired on Mahogany, and I love that they aired it on all 3 channels at the same time.
Good for them, man. Yeah, good for them. Let's get to our hit or miss checklist, our report card, if you will.
Promotion or deadline?
I mean, the tennis.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they had a couple weeks to train before the tournament.
So yes, career-driven lead. I would say there's probably 2 here.
Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
A big misunderstanding.
I don't think so.
Yes.
What?
With Will and his parents. He didn't know that his dad wasn't into his tennis. He just got a second job to pay for it.
You don't think the mother would have said anything?
Yeah, it was a little slippery, but,
They were digging deep there, I think. Yeah, I all of a sudden I'm just like, why wouldn't the mom have said something? She could have restored the relationship if
some
Will
families
knew.
just suck.
That's a whole other movie.
Yeah,
That's a whole other storyline. A change of heart, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone gets dumped, fired, or dies?
No. A second romance subplot. Well, I would say yes because Ashley is dating the sports anchor guy, Steve.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of just...
Casey
Manderson.
Oh, Casey
They kind of
Manderson.
just slipped that in. It was just like, oh, they're a thing.
Yeah, they're together, which is also kind of weird. So is that a yes or no?
I don't...
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. A proposal or wedding?
No.
Negatory.
Travel issues? No.
Selling the house, business, or farm?
No.
Tennis court?
No. Tennis court? No. Big city, small town transition? I don't think so.
This is in
no.
Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta,
yeah.
They almost kiss. No, they actually went and full made out, which I thought was...
Yeah, I kind of liked that. That
The
was
kiss
great.
in this movie was actually really good. Well timed and well acted.
Good. She was aggressive.
Yeah, it felt like a real kiss.
Mad dash to the airport. Let's go get her. No. So, you know, we liked this one. We didn't love it, but we liked it.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't deserve the hate for.
Doesn't deserve all the hate, honestly. There's
far
worse
any of the
Hallmark
reasons.
out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Far worse.
We've seen much worse this year.
Yeah, definitely. Give it a watch. Give it a try. I think it's at least worth a try.
Yeah, and if you love tennis, maybe just go watch some tennis.
Yeah, watch tennis. Don't watch a Hallmark movie about tennis. Definitely not. Keep your expectations, you know, real.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, everybody. Thanks again for your support. Let us know in the comments below. Was it a hit or miss for you?
Please, and we'll see you next episode.
Very soon.
Bye.
Bye.